Sean, how are you finding things at Cork City so far?
It's been enjoyable so far. Obviously, I had a bit of pre-season here and really enjoyed that, and I got myself up to fitness, which was what I needed at that sort of time in the year. So I've enjoyed it. The first couple of games, personally, have been okay. Not set the world alight, but there's definitely time for that to come.
And how do you judge the club as a whole and the squad around you and the management and all that? Is it a great setup or is it a good setup? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I think it's for the last while. It's probably the best I've been at. The setup, the way things are run, the professionalism at the club, the everything we have here, the training ground, the gym, it's to a really high standard. So that just makes you want to push on and do better as well. Having everything there.
7 points returned so far from the 3 games. A hard-fought win, I suppose, last week in Turner's Cross. How do you rate the start of the season so far?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think we could definitely play better. I feel like only conceding the 1 goal we have, that's brilliant for any team. Stop the goals going in your own goal. We can always work on going forward. Obviously, Jack's been brilliant getting the goals, but we need to back him up with that and help him on the goals tally. So I'm sure that will definitely come in the games to come.
Longford now, it's a tricky away ground always up in Longford, and it'll be no different this weekend. They've had only 1 game so far, so they've had a bit of a break. How do you rate that? Do you think that's an advantage to them, or would they be better if they had been playing consistently for the last 3 weeks?
For me, always, I feel like when you're playing, you're ready to go again. I don't like stopping and starting, but I played up in Longford a few years ago. When they was in the Premier Division, I think it was during COVID, so I've not played there with a crowd there and with a travelling support, so the pitch was good when I played there, so hopefully it's the same.
Looking at the league as a whole, how do you rate the standard of the First Division this year from what you've seen so far of teams?
It's hard to tell at the moment. I feel like the pitches haven't been great to play on, and you can't really get a proper feel for how teams play. I feel like UCD done very well, but I knew they would always be good on the ball because I've played against them a few times over the years, and they've been just a well-structured team and they move the ball well. But at the moment, yeah, it's a good standard. But the way the pitches are, I feel like the way games are going is similar to how I was playing up in the Northern Irish League. It's a lot of longer balls and it's just a battle, especially Finn Harps away is a fight really, and it's always been that way.
They're the tricky ones, I suppose, the long distance trips as well. But there are going to be a lot of kind of shorter trips. There's a lot of Munster teams in the league as well. You'd be going down to the likes of Kerry and Cove and Treaty and so on. So they won't all be long journeys.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm looking forward to as well. They're all going to be new experiences for me. I've actually played down in Cove twice. We drew them in the FA Cup, the Cup twice. So but all these new experiences will be great, and I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking of new experiences, I suppose playing in Turner's Cross in front of the home crowd as a Cork City player, how have you found that? Because I mean, the first game against Kerry, there was an absolutely huge crowd there. There was a big crowd again the other night, and a good atmosphere, and the crowd was right behind the team there.
Yeah, I think that helps as well. Like obviously both those games, the first game I thought we did really well. UCD, we were kind of holding on to that 1-0 win. We didn't create as many chances as we'd hoped, but the fans were always behind us, always positive, so I think that just gives you a bit of a lift in the game. So you want that last 5-10 minutes when they are putting a bit of pressure on, that gets them over the line, and it did last week.